The land of Judah was in turmoil. Idolatry, injustice, and rebellion filled the streets of Jerusalem. But amid the darkness, God raised up prophets to speak his word. One of them was Uriah son of Shemaiah, from the town of Kiriath-Jearim. He was not as well known as Jeremiah, but he carried the same burden, to call the people back to God. Uriah walked through the city, preaching boldly. His voice rang out in the temple courts and crowded markets. Judgment is coming if you do not turn from your evil ways. Like Jeremiah, Uriah prophesied against the city of Jerusalem and its wicked rulers. He warned that destruction would come if the people continued to ignore God's commands. But King Jehoiakim would not listen. His heart was proud, and he hated to be corrected. When he heard Uriah's words, he became furious. "Who is this man who dares to speak against the king?" he demanded. The king sent men to arrest Uriah and put him to death. When Uriah heard that the king sought his life, he fled. He escaped the city by night and journeyed far south, all the way to Egypt, a land that often became a refuge for fleeing prophets and exiles. For a time he was safe. He may have hoped to return when things quieted down, but the king would not forget. Jehoiakim sent trusted officials to Egypt, demanding Uriah's extradition. The Egyptian authorities handed him over. Uriah was brought back in chains. He had spoken God's words, but now he stood before the very king he had warned. There was no trial, no mercy. King Jehoiakim struck him down with a sword, and his body was thrown into the burial ground of the common people, without honor, without mourning. But though the king silenced Uriah's voice, God did not forget his servant. His name was recorded in Scripture, a testimony to the cost of speaking the truth.